In this video, we'll explore a groundbreaking new approach to carbon removal technology that promises to capture CO2 up to 3 times more efficiently than current methods. Carbon dioxide is a potent greenhouse gas that is contributing to the ongoing global climate crisis. While we have made some progress in reducing emissions, if we could remove CO2 that has already been released into the atmosphere, we could slow down the rate of global warming and mitigate the impacts of climate change. Several companies have been working on developing technology to remove CO2 from the air, but one of the biggest challenges has been the high cost involved in creating and upholding this technology. In a study published in Science Advances, a team of scientists outlined a new approach that promises far greater efficiency and lower cost. By using off-the-shelf resins and other chemicals, they have borrowed an approach used for applications in water and tweaked existing materials to remove CO2 from the air. In tests, their new hybrid absorbing material was able to take in 3 times as much CO2 as existing substances. This is a significant breakthrough because currently, capturing CO2 directly from the air is an expensive process. CO2 is relatively diluted in the atmosphere at around 400 parts per million. So large machines that require large amounts of energy are needed to both absorb and discharge the gas. This new approach uses readily available materials and promises to be more efficient and cost-effective. One of the big challenges in capturing CO2 is what to do with the trapped gas. Storing it under the ground or sea in former oil wells is one widely used approach. But the new research suggests that with the addition of some chemicals, the captured CO2 can be transformed into a bicarbonate of soda and stored simply and safely in seawater. The lead author of the study, Professor Arab Sengupta from Lehigh University, believes that removing CO2 in this way will not only be critical to limiting the rise of global temperatures, but could also be directly empowering for developing countries. He wants to establish a spin-off company to develop the technology further, and is optimistic that this new approach can remove CO2 from the atmosphere for less than $100 a ton. While some scientists are cautious about putting too much emphasis on new and emerging technologies like direct air capture, many others feel that the rapid development of this technology, in addition to the massive cuts in carbon emissions, is the best hope of avoiding dangerous climate change. With the temperature thresholds of the Paris Climate Agreement under threat from rising emissions, we need all the tools we can get to limit the impact of the climate crisis. In conclusion, this new approach to capturing carbon dioxide from the air and storing it in seawater is an exciting development that could have a significant impact on efforts to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and limit the impact of the climate crisis. With further research and development, this technology could help us reach our climate goals and create a more sustainable future for us all.